learn how to be a catfish, you've come to the right place, honey. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Lily. Today we are going to be doing a get ready with me. As you can see, I've kind of changed up the location a little bit and I'm currently filming in my dad's hairdressing salon. I absolutely love watching get ready with me's, and I asked on my Instagram what you guys would like to see from me, and lots of you said that you'd like to see a get ready with me or an everyday makeup tutorial. So I thought I would just include my everyday makeup and also the recent hair I've been doing and give you both all in one video. You're welcome. I have done a very sort of dewy, glowy, natural sort of no makeup look, and also have done this really big sort of blowout curls with a sort of bouncy fringe. So if you want to know how I did my makeup and also how I did my hair, then just keep on watching this video. How am I actually going to sort this mess out? I really don't know. We're going to start with hair first. Normally on a day-to-day basis, I don't normally curl my hair, but for today's video, I'm going to curl my hair today. I own quite a few curling barrels, but I have found that this one is the easiest to use. And if you're like me and you're lazy, then Mark Hill products are really good and super easy to use if you want to curl your hair. This one is the Mark Hill Curl and Straight Barrel. As you can see on the inside, it's got the plates of a straightener, so you can actually straighten your hair with this, but also if you turn it round with the hair inside, you can actually give it a really nice curl as well. I enjoy using this for curling my hair. To straighten my hair, I usually do use my GHDs, but that's just because I've used my GHDs since forever. So while that's heating up, I'm going to take this mop down. If you can't already tell, it's hair wash day tomorrow. So right now my hair is slightly greasy. I did put some dry shampoo in my hair earlier, so I didn't come here looking all crusty dusty. Also, by the way, if I keep looking over here, it's because there's literally a mirror in front of me. So I'm going to put some heat protectant on my hair. So I just use the Mark Hill Style Addict Heat Styling Protection. I think this heat protectant has got elements of hairspray in it, so that's really good for when you have curled your hair. You don't really have to use hairspray afterwards. I don't know about you guys, but I like to section my hair because it makes it so much easier to get every little bit curled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the bottom half first. I can't wait to show you guys how easy this colour is. Like, honestly, if you don't own this colour is going to change your life. Just going to brush through my hair. So I'm going to take a section of hair about this big. I would say it was probably maybe about 1 or 2 inches big. I don't like to take too big of sections because I find that my hair doesn't hold curls very well. So for me, I like to take smaller ones so then it will last longer. So what you want to do is you want to just place your hair into the barrel and you want to turn it 180 degrees. Now you want to just slowly go down your head, but you just want to keep turning it. So then you're going to give your hair a nice bouncy curl. You're going to let it come out, and there you go. It's literally as simple as that. It's so easy. Sometimes I like to take pieces of my hair from underneath just because I find it is at a better angle for me. So again, you turn it 180 degrees, keep it there for a few seconds while rotating, let go, and then you have a little curl at the end. This is definitely something I would recommend because it is just so simple and you don't have to go through the stress of having to hold your hair on a barrel for like ages. One curl literally takes about 10 seconds. Like, look at that, it's so cute. I normally like to leave my curls just at the back so they can cool, but at the end, that's when I go back in and I style all the curls and I kind of zhuzh them up a bit and make them quite messy and bouncy. Also, the good thing about the Mark Hill barrels is actually if you find it awkward angle for you, you can actually turn the arm of the barrel to a right angle, which makes it a lot easier to kind of curl your hair if you struggle with that. I'm now moving on to the next section. I like to section my hair like this because I just find it's the most easiest for me. I just kind of do the bottom half, I do the 2 big side pieces, and then I just do the top. Now I've got a little donut on my head. How beautiful and bouncy that curl is, wow.
As
you can see, I've now done this side, but I haven't touched these little bits at the front of my hair because I'm going to use a different method, and I'm going to style them in the way that I like to, using a hairdryer. So I'm going to show you that after I've curled the other side of my hair. Going to flip my hair forward, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my fingers through all the curls. What I then like to do is I do like to give my hair a little bit of a brush just to make sure that they are really, really fluffy. I do like my curls to be really, really bouncy. You know, like how Molly May does her curls, I like my curls to be like that. Now, as you can see, I've got these really, really big, fluffy, bouncy curls, which I've run through my fingers through and also brushed quite firmly, and they're still staying. But just to make sure that it stays extra long, I like to use the Advanced Techniques from Avon Firm Hold Hairspray. Now, I don't know if any of you guys really shop on Avon, but I love their stuff. Like, Avon's actually so good. Now to show you what I do with my two little front parts of my hair, I'm just going to flip my hair back and tie all the curled pieces away. What I'm then going to use on my hair is the Goldwell Structure Equalizer. I just pop this at the front of my head because I just feel like it allows it to hold a bit more. I normally spray it into my hands just because I don't use a lot, and I just rub it into my hands. And I literally just wet the hair. And what you're then going to do is you're just going to get a round bristle brush like this, and you're just going to curve it straight in front of your face. And then I'm just going to get my dad's hairdryer, and I'm just going to turn this on. I need to plug it in. I'm going to hold it there for a few seconds just so it can set. I've actually missed a little bit out, so that's good. I'm just going to let it out. See, obviously this is extreme, and this is a very extreme bouncy curl. I don't like mine to be this bouncy because I do feel like someone out of the 1950s. However, I do let this drop, and what I do is I just give it a small brush. I find that this side is harder to keep there rather than this side. For some reason, this side of my hair likes to stay a lot easier than this side does. So now I've shown you how I do my hair, I will move on to the makeup side of things. Now we're going to move on to my everyday makeup routine. If you do want to get involved in future videos and kind of suggest different things you want to see from me, I will leave my Instagram literally on the screen right now so you can go give it a follow. So first of all, I will use my Avon Radiance Illuminating Day Cream. This has got SPF 20 in it, which is really, really good. And it's also got papaya extract in it. This is for normal skin types. So I don't really have dry skin. I don't really have oily skin either. I do have just sort of normal skin. Avon have such a range of products for any skin type, so if you are looking for some new skincare, I would definitely look at Avon. I will leave the link in the description to my Avon shop because I'm actually an Avon ambassador. This moisturizer feels so hydrating. It's really thick as well, which I absolutely love, but the good thing is it doesn't take long for it to seep in. My skin literally drinks this stuff. The best thing is this pot of moisturizer is £5. £5. So if you're looking for affordable skincare as well as good skincare, I would definitely suggest you check out my Avon link below. It does go straight to my Avon shops. So after I have moisturized my face, not gonna lie, I'm actually the worst person for old battered makeup brushes. So if I can't tell you where these brushes are from, it's because it's old and I've not changed it. This brush is actually from Wilko. I can slightly see the writing on here, but this is just a flat, small concealer brush, which I use for under my eyes, around my nose, on my forehead, and also on any spots that I have. As you can see, I've got a lovely friend sitting on my chin right here. I'm gonna call him Bob. No, that's such a generic name. I'm gonna call him Kevin. We'll call him Kev. Hi Kev, how are you? So for concealer, I broke my packaging, by the way, so just ignore that. But I do use the Avon True Define and Sculpt face palette. This comes in 4 shades. You can either get the light, medium or dark, but I think I've got, what have I got? I believe I've got the medium palette. It does come with a concealer, it comes with a cream contour, it comes with a powder bronzer, and it also comes with a highlighter, which I think if you're starting out with any sort of contour and concealer and highlighting and sculpting, this palette is going to be amazing for you. Where did I put the mirror? Bitch, I need my mirror. It's here, guys, I found it. I'm just gonna pop my concealer. As you can see, this concealer goes quite far. I don't wear foundation just because I am quite fair skinned naturally. I know I'm tanned right now. I don't normally wear foundation just because I have a lot of freckles on my face, and I find that wearing foundation makes it look obvious that I've got foundation on, if you get what I mean. If I wasn't reaching for this palette, the concealer I would probably use would be Lasting Perfection concealer. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not very experimental with my makeup, and I do just stick to the same things. I'm not really a bougie bitch. I do like my drugstore, and if I can go and get a good product for, you know, not spending a lot of coin, but it be as good as, you know, Fenty Beauty or something like that, then of course I'm gonna opt for the drugstore option. I'm going to just bounce that into my face. Next, I'm gonna go in with my cream contour. I mentioned this product in my first video. Someone asked me what would be my favorite makeup product or one product I couldn't live without, and I would definitely say the Revolution, I think it's a foundation stick. Yeah, fast base stick foundation, but I use it as a cream contour, and I brought the shade F14. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna draw little tiny little lines. I then do tiny little lines on my nose, do a little bit on my chin, and then I'm literally just going to add the tiniest bit here. So now I'm going to get this stippling brush. I find that this is easiest to blend it out. And I'm literally just going to kind of use a circular motion. I'm not really neat with this, I just literally blend it out. I think actually probably doing it like this actually gives more of a natural kind of contour look rather than a really sculpted look. Because it's a foundation stick, I just think it blends out beautifully, and it just gives you that sort of airbrush finish. With my cheeks, I just like to dab it straight in place so it doesn't move. I'm going to powder my cream contour. I use the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Bronzer in shade Deep Tan. I like to use depends really. If I'm in a rush, I'll use a big brush because I don't have time to like specifically go over it. But today I'm just going to use the brush I normally use, which is just this BH Cosmetics small angled contour brush. Right, okay. Now we're instantly looking sculpted. I am going to... I almost dropped that. My heart's beating so fast. Next, I'm going to move on to blush. I just use the Rimmel London blush palette. This is really nice actually. It's got a few shades in there. As I said before, I do really like my drugstore makeup, so I find this really nice, just pop of colour on my cheeks. I don't like to wear too much blush because I don't think I massively suit it. Kind of brush into all 3 colours. I really hope that we could actually start living our lives this year. What's everyone planning to do this year in 2021? Is anyone planning to go on holiday? What's people's ideas? What are people wanting to do? I'm definitely, as soon as we're allowed to get out of this country and go on a plane, you know that I'm gonna be the first front row seat. Don't care if it's warm or cold, just get me somewhere out of this country. The next thing I'm going to do is highlight. I like to use the Becca Opal highlighter. I'm sure you guys have seen how beautiful this is. It speaks for itself really. This one I like to use, which is the BH Cosmetics brush. It says number 4 on it, not sure what it's called, but just this sort of like tapered small brush for highlight. I'm just going to pop it on my cheekbones. Oh, look how pretty. I'm just going to bring it up to my sort of eyebrow area, Again, as you can see, I'm not really neat with this. Again, I just kind of chuck it on. And then I'm gonna pop it on the end of my nose, the top of my keeper's bow. And then I just like to lightly brush down the tip of my nose with the excess highlighter. That's highlight done. Now, I don't know if I've actually got an eyebrow pencil left for me to use. I literally don't have an eyebrow pencil. Recently, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been filling my eyebrows in. So I'm just gonna push my eyebrow hairs up. If I was gonna fill my eyebrows in, if they weren't tinted, I just normally use an eyebrow pencil, any eyebrow pencil. I'm not really particularly quite fussy with that. I prefer to use a pencil to a pomade. Oh my God, who remembers the days where everyone used to use Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and just block their eyebrows, because I was guilty for that. Like seriously guilty for that. I might give them actually, because this is an angled brush. So I'm gonna use the Jordan Lipscomb Beauty Bay times Jordan Lipscomb palette in Trooper, and I'm just going to take that brown shade and I'm just going to run some colour through my eyebrows. Normally I wouldn't do this, so this is just the last resort because I don't have an eyebrow pencil. At the front, I kind of do give it that faded look by just drawing a line at the bottom and then pushing all the product up through the top of my brow. This is where I become a bit boring. And normally on a day-to-day basis, I only wear mascara on my eyes. I'm just gonna put on my favorite mascara, which is the Maybelline New York, again, drugstore, Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. If you haven't tried this mascara, where have you been your whole life? It's got such a nice brush. It sort of goes in and then it comes back out. So it's a really nice brush to get really in between the lashes. But look at that. What's your one makeup product that you couldn't live without? Mine would definitely be, if I could pick two, mine would be bronzer and mascara. I find that those two make the best difference for me. But let me know what you guys couldn't live without. Would it be foundation, eyebrow pencil? If you asked me this, if you actually asked me this a few years ago, I would have said my eyebrows, but for some reason, I don't know why, but I just don't really care about my eyebrows anymore. Also guys, I am wearing my New Look jumper I showed you guys in my last video. And if you haven't watched my last video, please go check it out. It is my recent haul favourites video. I show you lots of clothes from Zara and H&M and in the style and New Look and ASOS. And if you haven't watched it yet, why? Also, if you guys like this content from me, I would suggest you guys go and follow my TikToks. I do post quite a lot of makeup transformations and hair transformations over there. Normally sometimes, it depends. Sometimes I don't always do my bottom mascara, but today I'm just gonna do it for the purpose of this video. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is lips. I wear the same combination of lipstick more or less every single day. It's just the best nude combo and I just highly recommend these two products. I like to start off with a liquid lipstick. I like to use the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in shade Ludwig. It's a beautiful nude shade. I literally can't tell you how many of these I've gone through. I want to say about 4 or 5. Like genuinely, I haven't changed this lip combo since about 2-3 years ago. As soon as I found this lip combo, I died and then I've used it ever since. This lipstick is really, really long lasting. It's one of them lipsticks that like on a night out, I only need to reapply once. It's really, really good. As you can see, this is a matte liquid lipstick, so it will dry down. To give my lips a little bit of movement and just to add a little bit of colour in the middle of my lips, I do like to use the NARS Velvet Lip Glide in shade Unlaced, which is a really pretty pink colour. I got brought this for my birthday and ever since I've loved it. So because it's a lip glide, it mixes in with the matte lipsticks and just makes it 10 times more movable, and it's just so comfortable to wear. If I was into lip gloss, which I do really want to find a really nice lip gloss, so if you do have any lip gloss suggestions, please leave them down below because I really, really want to try it. But I think lip gloss with this lip combo, I'm actually just going to blow dry the front bits of my hair because they have dropped, but they've dropped a little bit more than what I would like. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I loved filming it and I really hope you guys love this video. Please go show all your love and support in the comments, and also by subscribing and giving this video a big thumbs up. I'm so grateful for all your support you've given me so far. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!